Cartwright finds Caceres, though. Bad challenge. I think that's going to be a red. Yep. Ethan Ampadu, second book of the game. And he is off. It's going to be a nervy last 5 minutes here for Leeds. We start the last episode with hopes of climbing towards mid-table in the Premier League here in the Redmont Rangers Road to Glory career mode on EAFC 24. But taking only 2 points from the episode meant that we slipped closer to the relegation zone and we hover just above Crystal Palace and Leicester City in 17th place. A trip to Elland Road awaits us first in today's episode, followed by a game against Wolves at Redmont Arena, and then a trip to Stamford Bridge is going to round out today's episode against Chelsea. We do get a bit of a boost before the game. Alfonso Mendes arriving in Redmont to undergo his physical for the club. His proposed loan move won't see him arrive until January, but it's good to get him into the club and get a good look at him beforehand. It will hopefully give guys like Christian Caceres a bit of a boost as well to know that his position ultimately is under threat. This is the way that Leeds are going to line up in today's game. A really dangerous attack rated at 85. Leeds, like Bournemouth in the last episode, rated at 4.5 stars. They do have 3 wins out of their last 5 games, and they've only lost 1 game in the last 5 as well, so should present a really tough test away here at Elland Road. Whilst we will persist with what I believe is our strongest 11, Bobek in goal, Dumfries, Taylor, Pfeiffer, Cartwright and Mumba at the back, Caceres and McAtee in midfield, and then a front 3 of Ismail Assar, Josh Sargent and Alex Lewis. It hasn't really been producing results for us this season though, and we might need to be thinking about a change of either tactics or formation or personnel at some point as we approach January to try and get our season kick-started. But we are up in the commentary booth for this one at Elland Road. So a trip to Leeds to begin the episode today. I think this is going to be a really tough test for us. But I'm feeling quietly confident. I think we're going to score our first goal in games played today. I think we're going to come away with a win. Famous last words potentially as we give the ball away through Jesse Cartwright early in the game here. Wiley Mumba makes a good intervention to win it back for Redmont Rangers though. I think we just need to play good, pragmatic, sensible football. And I think we need to take advantage of our opportunities when they come. Opportunities have been coming in recent games. We just haven't been able to put them away. Wiley Mumba with an interesting touch, but it actually works out very well for him. And he skips away from the Leeds defenders. Alex Lewis at the back post brings it down. Tries to pull it across the penalty area to Josh Sargent, but it goes out for an early Redmont Rangers corner here. Hans Newman looking on. We've heard the rumours about Hans Newman's time here at Redmont. And Holly Champion, I think, is going to have an update for us just after this corner that Ismail Assar turns towards the Leeds goal. But it does bounce out for a goal kick. Holly.
Yes, rumours about the future of Hans Newman in Redmont continue to swell after a string of disappointing results to begin the season. Although the board have publicly backed him, and has said himself that his focus remains on keeping Rangers in the Premier League, Newman's name continues to be linked with roles at bigger clubs.
So certainly a less than ideal start for Redmont Rangers here this season. It's been a meteoric rise for the club under Hans Newman, but the goal is not just Premier League survival. It's certainly not, yo-yoing up and down between the Championship and the Premiership. The goal is, the goal is glory. It's right there in the name, Road to Glory. It's trophies. It's possibly even European football before too long. Caleb Taylor caught out. Recovers really well. What's this? What is this? I think it's going to be a free kick. To Leeds, though, potentially. I'm not sure what's going on here. Leeds do have a free kick back towards the halfway line. Jesse Cartwright clears. Josh Sargent wins the header. Wins his own second ball there as well. Barley Mumba on the left-hand side in support. Josh Sargent makes a great run. As does Ismail Assar. Ismail Assar lifts it up towards Josh Sargent. Goalkeeper comes out. And I think it's a penalty. It's a penalty and the goalkeeper gets a yellow card. The referee is determined here that the goalkeeper came out and took Josh Sargent's legs from under him, which it looks from that angle as if he did. I think surely he's lucky to get just a yellow card there then. The goalkeeper, surely. Ismail Assar's put the ball down. It's not going to be Ismail Assar to take it. Josh Sargent won the penalty, and he will take the penalty here. It's going to be low and away to the goalkeeper's right, and it's going to be saved. We simply cannot score. We simply cannot score. 4 consecutive episodes now without a goal. We were pretty much gifted one there, and we still couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. I don't know what we need to do to score this season. It's been an absolutely unbelievable run of bad luck. Alex Lewis into the box, cleared by Leeds. I would have bet my house on Josh Sargent burying that penalty. And instead, the goalkeeper's made a great save. It's been some bad luck. It's been some unbelievable performances from opposing goalkeepers. It's been some lack of clinical finishing for certain. But I think that's been the least of our worries, really. Denzel Dumfries persists as the referee waves play on. And the Redmont Rangers players, I mean, it feels like they're a little stunned here. It feels like they are expecting to celebrate a goal. And the wind has just been taken out of their sails a little bit. Denzel Dumfries makes a good run forward. He's not found, though. Leeds running the ball across their own penalty area. Josh Sargent following in tow. And Leeds eventually managed to play it out via Ampadu. Christian Caceres trying to win the ball back in midfield. Puts in a really good challenge. Ismail Assar is ahead of him on this left-hand side. He does well to hold off the Leeds man. Josh Sargent with another good run. This time Josh Sargent squares it. James McAtee can't get a strike away at goal. Really well worked from Redmont down that left-hand side. Christian Caceres won the ball back. Ismail Assar did well to find Josh Sargent, who in turn did well to find James McAtee. It's going to be another Redmont Rangers free kick here, which Barley Mumba's going to put in. Doesn't clear the first man. It's a poor free kick. James McAtee headers down, though. Josh Sargent and Ismail Assar both in the area. James McAtee pressing high, trying to win the ball back. And does exactly that. James McAtee is away. Josh Sargent is in the box. Can't bring the ball down. Christian Caceres challenging. We'll take another free kick. Thank you very much, referee. I think it's going to be Josh Sargent to take this one as well. James McAtee's put the ball down, but I don't think he quite has the power that we're going to need to really challenge the goalkeeper from this far out. It is ideal for his left foot. So we'll take another look at what his kick power is. I mean, it's a 73. It's not too bad. It's actually his accuracy that is less than desirable. But we're going to have a go with James McAtee here. It's going to be a little over 3 bars of power. Doesn't manage to get it over the wall. Blocked by Ampadu. And Leeds can come away with it on their left-hand side. Alex Lewis trying to delay the counter-attack. And he does a good job of it. Does a really good job of it. Can't win the ball back, though. Denzel Dumfries can. Caleb Taylor finds Jesse Cartwright. Barley Mumba. Christian Caceres. Ismail Assar with a good run in behind. Caceres has found him. Ismail Assar strikes from range. Blocked by a Leeds player. Out for another Redmont Rangers corner. Good pressure here from Redmont Rangers early in the game. James McAtee's going to put it in. I see Josh Sargent lurking. It's Christian Caceres who's actually in the area, though. No, it's not. Christian Caceres is all the way back there. I have no idea who that was then. It looked like Christian Caceres to me. Potentially it was Denzel Dumfries. Ishmael Sarr and Josh Sargent doing well to pin Leeds back in their left-back position. Goalkeeper clears. Jesse Cartwright's underneath it. Finds Ishmael Sarr. Bali Mumba's outside him. And it's going to be another Redmont Rangers free kick. It's going to be another booking here for Leeds. Ethan Ampadu this time showing the yellow card. Bali Mumba's not happy. I didn't think it was a terrible challenge. I mean, it's not a great one, but it's a fairly routine booking. Nothing too much in that, I wouldn't say. So Ishmael Sarr to lift this in towards Josh Sargent, ideally. It is towards Josh Sargent. Can't win the header. Patrick Pfeiffer's going to strike from range with his left foot. Goalkeeper down to save. It was a decent effort from the big centre-back, who has impressed since joining Redmont Rangers. Really strengthened that back line, and he cuts out the Leeds pass there. Tries to find Alex Lewis on that right-hand side, but can't. James McAtee can't win the ball back either. Denzel Dumfries, however, can. He is surrounded by 4 Leeds players. Does well just to find Caleb Taylor, who spreads wide to Jesse Cartwright. Bali Mumba is ahead on that left-hand side, but the Leeds man beats him to it. A little bit too hasty to get the ball forward there, I think. Alex Lewis pressing high up the pitch once more. James McAtee again winning the ball back. And the less said about that, the better. It's been a good performance so far here in this first half. Again, we've created opportunities. Again, we've piled on the pressure with corners, free kicks. But again, we've been unable to find the back of the net so far. Hopefully, we can finally make that change here today. Leeds in a bit of space now in front of the Redmont Rangers penalty area. Christian Caceres back in position now to defend, though. Can't win the ball back, but Jesse Cartwright can. Bobek just clears away towards Alex Lewis, but it's brought down by the Leeds defender. Denzel Dumfries with the ball at his feet. Almost loses the ball to the Leeds attacker there, who was pressing high. Bali Mumba out on this left-hand side. Skips away from the Leeds man excellently, and Bali Mumba is away. Ishmael Sarr is up ahead of him. Bit of an awkward one for Ishmael Sarr to control. Pascal Strout comes over and deals with it. Really good pass from Leeds to find the attacker. And it's going to be McAtee who's going to play Ishmael Sarr in behind. Ishmael Sarr is going to get there. Josh Sargent is at the back post, as is Alex Lewis, beaten away by the Leeds goalkeeper. I have no idea how we're going to find the back of the net. Every time we create an opportunity that I think we're going to score from, it's a great save from a goalkeeper, or it's put wide. Patrick Pfeiffer wins the header. Ishmael Sarr with pace. Josh Sargent comes across rather than finding a position in the box. Ishmael Sarr. Good recovery by the Leeds defender. Goes out for yet another Redmont Rangers corner, which Christian Caceres is actually going to take this time. Lofted in towards the penalty area where Denzel Dumfries is waiting. There's Ishmael Sarr. The header wide this time. Decent enough effort from Ishmael Sarr, but it was never testing the goalkeeper. And there was a man on the line to clear anyway. Josh Sargent and Ishmael Sarr again pressing high up the pitch here. Burrows in some trouble. Leeds do manage again to work it out, though. Alex Lewis coming across to assist in the press. Leeds just give it to Christian Caceres, who finds James McAtee. Bali Mumba's out on this left-hand side. McAtee finds him well. Josh Sargent once more is in there. Surely Josh Sargent. And he puts it wide. What do we need to do? What do we need to do to score? This is getting silly now. I said it in the last episode. It's getting silly. Hans Newman can't believe it. And neither can I. What do we need to do to score? I'm starting to think we're cursed. I'm starting to think there's some kind of conspiracy. Something is conspiring against us, that's for certain, because to go this many episodes without managing to put the ball in the back of the net is really, like, quite impressive, to be honest. Ismail Assar, straight at the goalkeeper. What do we need to do to score? A free header in the 6-yard box doesn't get it done. James McAtee can't find Barley Mumba, will take the free kick. A free header in the 6-yard box. I cannot believe this. Ismail Assar to take the free kick. We're just going to go short to Christian Caceres. It's actually Patrick Pfeiffer. Lofted up towards Ismail Assar. And we've wasted the opportunity. Leeds potentially with a chance to create one last opportunity in the first half here. And instead they just play the ball around in midfield, not too content to get up the pitch and attack. Burrows it is on their right hand side. Barley Mumba steals it away. Ismail Assar up ahead of him. Do we have enough time to put the ball into the box? I think Ismail Assar is going to get there, and he does. Shifts it onto his right foot. Good challenge by the Leeds man, and the referee does blow for half time. So an unbelievable first half. We created so many opportunities. Josh Sargent had a couple of really good ones. James McAtee, Ismail Assar with a free header in the 6-yard box. And it's still 0-0. What do we need to do to score? Thanks for checking out this episode of the Redmont Rangers Road to Glory Career Mode. If you're enjoying the video, please take a second to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. There's going to be plenty more realistic content like this to come in 2024, and every little bit of engagement helps to grow the channel and bring these videos to more and more viewers. Drop a comment too, let me know what you thought of today's game, who our man of the match was, or really just any feedback you have about the series. I always love to hear from you guys, and I've got some great ideas about how to get you more involved going forward. But that's enough rambling from me. Let's get back to the action. So back out for the second half here at Elland Road. Kicking from left to right here in this second half. I said at the beginning of the game I was quietly confident, and you can see why. We've absolutely dominated Leeds in that first half. The only thing we haven't managed to do is put the ball in the back of the net. Barley Mumba puts it into the box. Josh Sargent underneath it for a while, but couldn't win the header. And Leeds come away with it on the counter-attack. They haven't really caused us many problems at all in that first half, Leeds. Barley Mumba steals it away from Burrows. Ismail Assar not quite in a position to receive the ball for a quick counter-attack there. Caleb Taylor on this right-hand side. There's Denzel Dumfries. It's a loose touch from Denzel Dumfries, as so often is the case. There's James McAtee. Christian Caceres. Jesse Cartwright into Barley Mumba. Jesse Cartwright again. Christian Caceres finds Barley Mumba. Josh Sargent in the box. Can he bring it down? No, he can't. He can on the second time of asking, though. Too close to the goalkeeper that time. It's parried away for yet another corner. I've lost track already of the number of corners that we've had so far. James McAtee about to take it in front of the Redmont Rangers fans. We're going to aim for the back post this time. And Josh Sargent is there. It's actually Caleb Taylor. Goalkeeper comes a long way, but he does manage to claim it. Good goalkeeping there. Good header from Christian Caceres, though. Patrick Pfeiffer up to Alex Lewis. Denzel Dumfries up ahead of him. Just about manages to keep the ball in play and to find James McAtee. Shifts it onto his left foot. Lofts the ball into the box where Ismail Assar can take it down. Can't get a shot off. I think he's offside. It's either offside or a free kick. Either way, it's going to be Leeds ball. Marcus Burrows comes off here for Robin Koch. Burrows has been run ragged on that right-hand side for Leeds. Robin Koch not the quickest player though, so Bali Mumba and Ismail Assar could continue to cause problems down that left-hand side. So we're going to continue to try and find them when we do get the ball. Good pressure high up the pitch here. Great challenge from Caleb Taylor. And the first thing we do is try and switch the ball onto that left-hand side. Ismail Assar finds Bali Mumba. Finds Ismail Assar once more. Good challenge from Robin Koch. And the ball bounces off Josh Sargent. If the ball would have gone in there, and that would have been the way that we scored, I mean, I wouldn't have complained by any means, but would have been an interesting way to get on the score sheet. I'm not sure what the referee is holding there. I noticed this earlier when there was a free kick. The referee is just like holding some sort of notebook in his left hand, which I've never seen before. Really dangerous play here from Leeds. Giving it back to the goalkeeper who was standing basically on his line. Christian Caceres lofts it over to Jesse Cartwright. Bali Mumba looking to take on Robin Koch. Ismail Assar up ahead of him. Can't bring it down. Good defending. I think it was actually with a hand there. You can see the referee there with a little notebook in his hand. Not sure if it's like a card that's glitched into his hand, but that has no colour. He has given out a couple of bookings already. Ismail Assar to put the free kick in this time then. It's deep towards Dumfries at the back post. He can't win it. Patrick Pfeiffer holds off the Leeds man, who goes down. Nothing doing though, says the referee. Alex Lewis pressing high. As is James McAtee. Christian Caceres trying to win the ball back in midfield as well. Patrick Pfeiffer manages to do just that. Jesse Cartwright steps up into midfield. Good challenge from the Leeds player though, takes the ball away. Caleb Taylor with a really good ball over to Bali Mumba. Christian Caceres is there in midfield. Finds Bali Mumba once more. Ismail Assar taking up a good position on the edge of the box there. Puts Robin Koch under pressure. And Leeds just hack the ball clear. Jesse Cartwright wins the header. Josh Sargent tries to find Alex Lewis. I think potentially he was offside there. And again, Leeds play it back to their goalkeeper in a dangerous position. We're going to step up into our attacking game plan here. I'm desperate for a goal. I'm absolutely desperate for a goal. We've absolutely dominated this game. We deserve to be up by probably at least 2 goals, I would say. Loose pass from Caleb Taylor. That's more like what we've seen from him. He hasn't given the ball away for a while, but it's only a matter of time with Caleb Taylor. Leeds work the ball down their right-hand side, though. This is going to be what we have to be wary of. Stepping up into this attacking game plan. Ismail Assar, if he can keep the ball in, he's got a chance to run it. Ethan Ampadu. He's just forced out of play, though. Good defender by the Leeds man. Josh Sargent steals the ball away, though. He's got several Leeds defenders for company. Can't manage to do anything with it. Christian Caceres gives it away. Josh Sargent did well to win the ball in an area high up the pitch, but there were far too many Leeds defenders in the area. Not enough Redmont Rangers players up in support. Christian Caceres can't win the ball back. Bali Mumba out on the left-hand side, forcing Leeds backwards. Wins the ball back there, Bali Mumba as well. He's just going to find Jesse Cartwright, who spotted the run of Alex Lewis in behind. That's going to stretch Leeds, force them back into their own final third. Again, Leeds play it back to the goalkeeper, and it's a dangerous pass out across the path of Alex Lewis. It's going to be a couple of changes, I think, when the ball next goes out of play for Redmont Rangers. Christian Caceres does well to win the ball back, but the referee says a free kick. I don't agree with that at all. So a double change for Redmont Rangers here. Alex Lewis and James McAtee coming off. Brendan Clark and Matthew Garbutt coming on. We're going to put Brendan Clark on the left-hand side today. Ismail Assar coming over to the right. And it's going to be Josh Sargent who continues up front, but it could be another substitute appearance for Samson Tavide before too long. Jesse Cartwright wins the ball back. Just going to have to clear, and he does that well. Ismail Assar chasing it down high up the pitch. Brendan Clark and Josh Sargent there as well. Bali Mumba puts in a good challenge. Can't keep hold of it though. And Leeds come away on their right-hand side. Jesse Cartwright stepping up. Not sure how good of a decision that was. And Leeds score. One opportunity and they put the ball in the back of the net. How many have we had today? Jesse Cartwright stepped up into midfield. Left the gap in behind. And Brandon Aronson takes advantage of it. Patrick Pfeiffer caught between. Closing down Brendan Aronson or taking away the passing option. Trusted Alexander Bobek. The shot goes across him into the back of the net. How many chances have we had? We haven't managed to score. Leeds have one chance. And they put it in the back of the net. 15 minutes left in the game. And suddenly we're chasing a point. In a game that we should have walked. In a game where we had countless opportunities in the first half to break the deadlock. We're now chasing a point. Ismail Assar lofts it over to Brendan Clark on that left-hand side. Josh Sargent isn't in the box. Brendan Clark puts it in. And Leeds are going to come away with it. Christian Caceres trying to slow them down. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe we're losing this game. I cannot believe we haven't scored. Again. Denzel Dumfries knocks it down to Caleb Taylor. Back out to Denzel Dumfries. Ismail Assar with a good run through the middle. He is onside. Ismail Assar cuts inside. Shoots with his left foot. What a goal, Ismail Assar! Levels the scoring with a spectacular goal. We've been waiting a long time for that this season, but it has been worth the wait. What a spectacular goal from Ismail Assar. We moved him over onto this right-hand side. He cut in onto his left and fired a shot into the top corner. Nothing the goalkeeper could do about that one. And with a little over 10 minutes to go in the game, it is Redmont Rangers 1, Leeds 1. Let's go on and win this game now. Let's go on and win this game. I want all 3 points here. We deserve them. We deserve them for certain. Caleb Taylor clears on the right-hand side. Up towards Ismail Assar. Can he get there? Not quite, but he does almost manage to win the ball back. The linesman had flagged, but the referee waves play on. No advantage for Leeds there, though. Leeds with the throw-in. Ismail Assar applying the pressure high up the field. Matthew Garbutt there as well. Can't win it back. We are still in our attacking game plan. Matthew Garbutt does manage to win it back this time. Leeds feels like they're applying the pressure a little more now. They want to win this game as well. Matthew Garbutt does well to skip away from that pressure though. And he still has the ball at his feet, Matthew Garbutt. There's Bali Mumba on the left-hand side. Josh Sargent needs to get in the box. Ismail Assar instead is at the back post. Claimed well by the goalkeeper. We needed a better run from Josh Sargent there. He needed to get deeper into the box rather than running kind of across the front of the penalty area there. Brendan Clark now away on this right-hand side. What a challenge that is, Robin Koch. Christian Caceres with the ball at his feet. Again, a bit of pressure from Leeds. Cartwright finds Caceres though. Bad challenge. I think that's going to be a red. Yep. Ethan Ampadu, second book of the game. And he is off. It's going to be a nervy last 5 minutes here for Leeds. Hopefully it's going to be a positive last 5 minutes here for Redmont. Ethan Ampadu with another reckless challenge. So it's going to be Christian Caceres to put the ball in. We'll just see who we can find here from the free kick. We can find Jesse Cartwright. Can't quite get enough on the header to turn it in towards another Redmont Rangers player, but we are almost caught out here on the break. Caleb Taylor doing a good job of slowing that Leeds counter-attack down, but it was 2-on-2 there for a moment. Josh Sargent can't quite release the pass to find Ismail Assar. Patrick Pfeiffer comes across. What a save, Alexander Bobek. It was a shot from range. but it was one that had some pace and some venom on it. And the Redmont Rangers players there, showing their love to their goalkeeper. It's a really good strike and a really good parry. Couple of minutes left in the game. Leeds currently looking the more likely to score a second goal. But they do have 10 men. Patrick Pfeiffer just standing the Leeds man up on the edge. They've worked it well though, Leeds. Great challenge. Denzel Dumfries can't clear. Patrick Pfeiffer just hacks it away. It's going to be another Leeds corner. And we're holding on now in these last couple of minutes. I wanted to win the game, but a draw is absolutely imperative here. We cannot concede a second goal. It's Ismail Assar that's targeted. Christian Caceres clears. Josh Sargent chases it down. Leeds man brings it under control. And that is an absolute disaster. Matthew Garbett picks the ball up. Lack of control there. Can he bury it? No, he can't. Matthew Garbett puts it wide. 1-on-1. With the game at his feet. Matthew Garbett puts it wide. And I think that could be the game. I think that could be the game. In a game that we've absolutely dominated, that we should have won 3 times over. Matthew Garbett in injury time walks into the penalty area and puts the ball wide. We cannot buy a win this year. We can barely buy a goal. We certainly cannot buy a win. Josh Sargent not giving up just yet. Leeds also not giving up just yet. They come away with it on their left-hand side. Denzel Dumfries can't win it back. Caleb Taylor's going to have to come across. Caleb Taylor gives up the inside pass. Does well to recover, though, Caleb Taylor, and puts in a good challenge. Brendan Clark on the left-hand side. We're going to have one last opportunity. Matthew Garbett. Ismail Assar in space. Leave it, Josh Sargent. He's put far too much on the pass. Ismail Assar beats the Leeds man. There's Brendan Clark at the back post. Strikes across goal. What a save! What a save by the Leeds goalkeeper. Absolutely rescues a point for his side. And we've got a floating ball there now. We had a chance to win that game twice in stoppage time. Matthew Garbett puts it wide. Brendan Clark sits it straight at the goalkeeper. It was a good save by the goalkeeper, to be fair. Brendan Clark hit it across him just like he should. Beaten away by the goalkeeper. It's going to be 1-1. It's going to be 1-1 in a game that we should have absolutely put to bed. So it's yet another draw in the Premier League. We already have 7 draws on the season. Just a single win and 4 losses. We are hovering still just above the relegation zone, which means this next matchup against Wolves is one that we absolutely have to win. They've lost their last 5 games, so we absolutely have to take advantage and get a result here at Molineux. This is the way that Wolves will line up, whilst we're going with a slightly rotated 11. Max Webber again coming into midfield, Josh Key again coming into that back line, and then Brendan Clark coming in on the right-hand side. And we do manage to scrape a victory, just a 1-0 win, but it is a win nonetheless. Barley Mumba with the winning goal 5 minutes from time puts 3 points on the board for just the second time this season in the Premier League, which leaves one final game against the struggling Chelsea to round out the episode. 2 wins, 2 losses in their last 5 games. This is the way they'll line up. They have Bono in goal. They have Mark Gahey in the back line. Reece James persists at right back, as does Endo in midfield. Miguel Almiron, a new addition for them, as well as Olmo in that number 10 role as well. And it's going to be back to the strongest starting 11 for Redmont Rangers as we take on Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. And it's a huge, huge win away from home. A second victory in today's episode. Barley Mumba again scoring. Alex Lewis getting on the score sheet as well. Josh Sargent scoring a rare goal this season. He was in free-flowing goal-scoring form last year, but he struggled to get on the score sheet this year. Miguel Almiron opened the scoring for Chelsea in the 14th minute. And Dieng grabbed a goal late, but it was 3-1 going into the last 15 minutes of the game. And that's a huge, huge result for us. So the quick sim giveth and the quick sim taketh away. Today the quick sim has certainly giveth 7 points in the episode today takes us up towards mid-table, 15th place on 16 points, and we have put a little bit of distance now between ourselves and the relegation zone. Coventry in 18th place on 10 points, so we are 2 full wins away from relegation at this point in the season. Couple of opportunities to put even more distance between ourselves and danger in the next episode as well. We have a home game against Arsenal, which is obviously going to be a tough one, but we then have fixtures away at Coventry and then at home against Fulham, which should be opportunities to put more points on the board. Hoping for 6 points from that episode, I would say. If we can take 7 from this one, we can certainly take 6 from the next. So we'll look forward to that in the next episode, of course. I hope to see you there. Take it easy.